Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Shaleia.
And I'm Jeff.
And we are true twin flames in harmonious union. And we're talking today about how to choose your twin flame coach or twin flame healer. I guess it's kind of the same thing, very similar.
Yeah.
And this is something that, we're very passionate about because this is a very big deal when we're talking about, harmonious twin flame union and achieving that.
It's a big investment, a big relationship.
Yes.
Who you choose to be your twin flame coach or healer.
Yeah, it's a role of trusted advisor. And, I made this joke recently, basically anyone who read a twin flame blog once now says they're a twin flame coach. Because there's a truth to that, or getting into a relationship, stamping it twin flame, and then creating a business off of it. And that's really scary to me because you're putting that's a big responsibility. These are people's lives and spiritual lives, and if you're not careful,
picking up a scalpel and calling yourself a surgeon because you cut through a frog once.
Oh, that's awful. I did not like that example.
It's just as intimate.
The same thing,
yeah.
Right? Okay, same thing. It's because I had to do that once in high school. It was
okay, yeah.
really I didn't like it.
Fair enough, yeah.
I had to do it to make the grade. So, we want to talk about, if you're interested in, and we're not saying, okay guys, only go with us. That is absolutely not the point of this video.
We already have enough clients.
There's so many videos out there that, you want to know, well, how do I find the best tomato if I want to go to, maybe the farmer's market offers the better tomato because it's so fresh and it's not maybe genetically modified and, all these things, right? You'll have a really nice salad. So here are some things to take into consideration if you're interested in twin flame coaching because you would like to get into your harmonious twin flame union. So that's actually the first thing I want to talk about is what is your intention for having a twin flame coach? We've noticed that there are some people who are very sincere and very committed to getting into their harmonious union and really solidifying this huge foundational piece of their life. Those are the people we work with and that we'll only work with, serious people. And then there are people who just kind of just really want to chat about twin flames. And look, it's okay, guys. We're not saying there's a right way or a wrong way to approach this. We're just talking about the best place to go for you for what it is that you actually desire.
Be clear on your intention.
Yeah, be clear through, and it's okay. If you just want to have a twin flame conversation and not make any changes in your life and not.
Don't come to us if that's your desire. We're not the right person for that.
Right, we're not the right person.
There's a lot of people out there who'd love to just listen to you talk about twin flames and share their thoughts on twin flames. Go for that, right?
Right.
And there's some people who would love to help you along on your journey and help move you forward. And, that's right for you. And then there's us who guarantees, harmonious union with your twin flame. You gotta be gung-ho to sit down with us, to work with us. You're gonna have to change big time.
Yeah.
And get the result and claim the whole thing.
Because whatever you've been doing is not working. And we're in our harmonious union and we know how to assist others into theirs, and we've done it and we're doing it. We have a scientific process that has repeatable results, and that's precisely what we teach. And if you're interested in getting to know what that process is, you can check out our book in the link below called Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. So I want to move forward into this because this is a really important topic. And, a lot of people have a twin flame reading business, twin flame coaching business, or teaching other people how to be twin flame coaches despite them not being in their union. And understand that if you go with a coach, a twin flame coach that is not in their union or a harmonious union, they can only teach you from where they have accomplished on their spiritual journey. So sure, they can help you up to a point, and that might be the right person for you for a little while or whatever. But just understand that that's what that is. Like, I can teach only up to a point when it comes to cooking. Okay, I'm not a master chef. I will never claim that. But
until she gets there, if she chooses to.
Right, I can make really good scrambled eggs. That's not the only thing I can make. But my point is like, I make delicious scrambled eggs. No, it's not like gourmet. But sure, I can teach you how I make delicious scrambled eggs. But God, I'm honest, okay? I'm not like gourmet chef
best
scrambled
in the
eggs,
world.
best in the world. You know, you will not regret this. You will only want these eggs, you know.
It's like having a lemonade stand on the side of the road and being like, the most divine and perfect lemonade in the entire world. Well, you know, they're just overselling a crappy cup of lemonade that they mix with some sugar and water, right? Like, you know what you're gonna get. Right.
So, that's my point, is once again, be careful of that. If, you know, I've seen and I've heard and had a lot of people come to us who've been scammed in the past with people and their services and whether or not they're in their supposed union or whatever. That, which brings me to my next point, is if you desire to be in your harmonious twin flame union, then you need to choose to learn from only people, well, I say only, but whatever, who are in their harmonious twin flame union. Okay, like if you want to learn how to be really good at tennis, you hire a professional tennis coach. Okay, they
Someone
have
who has demonstrated their abilities,
their mastery over tennis. Okay, and you know for sure they're gonna teach you something.
Right.
And they know what they're talking about.
Right. Someone who's gotten the results in others in the past, you know, that's a coach you really want to work with if you want to become really good at tennis.
Right. And so, you know, this brings me to my next point is, you know, choosing, you know, if you're really into actually changing and committing and getting to harmonious union, you have to work with someone who's in their harmonious twin flame union. And we claim that, and I believe we're the only ones actually that claim that, and there are other people that
teach it as well.
Right, of course, that
you know,
teach
some
it.
of our students have attained harmonious twin flame union, but those students are not teaching it at this point.
Yeah, but that's changing, right? Like this statistic, like it's like extremely rare for twin flames to be in harmonious union. It's extremely rare. But, you know, we're changing that statistic with our work. And so, yes, of course, there is going to be more people that are going to teach harmonious twin flame union.
And in different ways than we have.
As it lines up with their life purpose.
Bingo. Big point here.
Right. Right. And so I think another big piece is, well, shit, how do I identify a couple that is in their harmonious twin flame union and not just claiming to have a connection and only they know what that is and means, because God knows we're all capable of lying to ourselves.
And others too, you can try.
And others, okay.
But you know a liar from a truth teller. You do, you just do.
Oh, you can, their eyes say it all, or at least their, you know, lack of eye contact says it all.
You know, choose a coach. And, you know, we like to point fingers. And
There's this TED Talks that talks about how to spot a liar, and it's based off of this scientific system of linguistic analysis or linguistic text analysis, something like.
Oh, that was a cool talk.
Something like that, where yeah, it's like 5-6 minutes. I suggest you go find. Maybe I can find a way to link it.
In the box,
yeah, I'll find it. It was very interesting, and it shows like these subtle things that people will say that calls them out as a liar, and usually it's someone who disassociates themselves from what they're talking about. They used in this video Lance Armstrong, because he got caught using performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
And like when he first got caught and was like having to talk about it, they showed his sentence. He completely disassociated himself from like doing these drugs, and it was like, okay, like I can't tell you what that was. I can't remember. But then in like 2013, when he really came out and talked about it, and it was very clear, like he started healing from this and taking responsibility. He actually took responsibility. He's like, I used performance enhancing drugs. I felt lost and confused, and I felt like I was losing control of my life, and I didn't know what to do. I know other people have felt this way too. He was like claiming responsibility versus like, back in 2009 or 2008, whatever, when that was, he like did not claim it at all. There was no I in that sentence. So anyways, like there's all these ways to spot this, and
above all else, you can feel the depth of the truth resonating in not only what they say, but who they are.
Right.
And does that line up with the truth of God to be, love to be?
Right, and don't be wooed by words. It's so easy to be spiritually manipulated by spiritual jargon, like people can say, like you can say truth-sounding words, but it's like not the truth at all.
Are you building it on the truth, or are you building all this truth on a lie?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if it's 99.999% truth, and it's built on the teeniest, tiniest lie, it's a lie. It's not the truth at all.
Right. Like we always speak directly. I'm sure you figured that out by now in our videos.
If you've been following us
There's
for any
never
more than one
any
video.
like any just like fancy sounding words and just building
An
jargon on top of the other and the other and the other, and oh yeah, they must be right to say these things. Like the divine masculine is doing this, and it just means that the connection is like this, and blah blah blah. I don't know, like you all know what I mean, where it's like, oh, it sounds like, how can I disrepute that? But when you're really mastered, this person absolutely said nothing.
Yeah.
If you can't speak simply and plainly and directly, and what is you're trying to communicate in like 1 to 3 sentences, you're lying.
And if it ain't grounded, you ain't grounded.
It's not grounded. It's not real. It's not based on
It's just
anything.
some flowery art.
Right. Right. So we're getting close to wrapping up this video. I think it's really important to really know the sincerity of someone's heart or a couple's heart when you're like really the sincerity, not like like this false sincerity. But once again, it goes back to just being honest with what your intentions really are. Like if you just want to be heard and speak your emotions and your feelings and kind of like just bitch and complain, like no offense, you just want to talk, that's okay. There are people out there that will take your money and listen to you talk and say these nice soothing things, and whatever. Just know that's what you're paying for, and that's okay. That's your choice. But just be aware
that that's
what you're choosing, and that's okay. If that's what you need to do, if that's where you're at. But
get real with yourself.
Just be real, yeah. Don't numb out.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for joining us in this video. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe.
Right.
And check out the box below for more twin flame resources we offer to assist you in your harmonious twin flame union.
Sounds good.
Thanks
See you
so
guys.
much.